I saw a lot of real life, like even though I was kind of sheltered, I saw a lot of what the ugly parts of the world were, between the cheating cases and the divorce cases with custody battles, and that my parents were working, and then these women that had nowhere to go. It was like really eye-opening.
Miranda Lambert, one of country music's most beloved stars, has always been recognized for her powerful voice and emotional lyrics. Her songs frequently reflect the pain and strength she's drawn from her personal experiences. While her career has reached remarkable heights, Miranda's life has also been filled with hardship and loss, revealing a more vulnerable side to the singer. What is the heartbreaking story behind her public image? And how has it shaped the Miranda Lambert we see today? Let's explore the sad events that have deeply influenced her life. Miranda's early struggles and family life. Born on November 10, 1983, in Longview, Texas, Miranda Lambert's early years were anything but glamorous. The daughter of Rick and Bev Lambert, she grew up during tough times after the Texas oil crash of the 1980s. Her parents, who once ran a successful private investigation business, lost almost everything. The family was forced to move into a modest home in Lindale, Texas, and had to rebuild their lives. Despite the financial struggles, Miranda's parents remained resilient, leaving a lasting mark on her. She remembers how her mother would pray daily for their family to find stability, which eventually came when a local preacher offered them a better place to rent. During this time, her parents also worked on high-profile private investigation cases, including assisting in President Bill Clinton's impeachment investigation. Later, they turned their attention to helping domestic violence survivors by running a ministry for those in need. Growing up in such a unique environment gave Miranda a deep sense of compassion, particularly for people going through difficult times. Though they faced financial difficulties, Miranda's family was rich in love and support. Her father, also a musician, influenced her early musical development. A Garth Brooks concert at the age of 10 sparked her dream of becoming a musician, and by 16, she was competing in local talent shows. Her family stood by her every step of the way, from driving her to performances to funding her first self-titled album. But the sacrifices they made only highlighted the deeper struggles that shaped both Miranda's personal life and music. Rising to fame but battling inner demons. Miranda's big break came in 2003 when she appeared on the reality show Nashville Star, finishing in third place. This exposure led to a deal with Sony Music and the release of her debut album, Kerosene. As her career gained momentum, Miranda stayed true to herself, refusing to let the pressures of fame dictate her style or choices. She insisted on keeping creative control, famously telling music executives, "I won't change who I am." Though she appeared to rise to success quickly, the reality was far more complicated. Alongside her growing fame, Miranda faced inner struggles. She has spoken about the pressure she felt as a woman in country music, where expectations were often unfair, both personally and professionally. She dealt with self-doubt, body image issues, and the loneliness that came with long stretches on the road. Yet Miranda's most painful emotional challenge was still ahead, and it would play out in the public eye. Before we continue, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe to Golden Throwback for more content like this. Now, let's get back to it. The public divorce that shook country music. In 2011, Miranda married fellow country star Blake Shelton in what appeared to be a perfect match in the country music world. Both were riding career highs, and their relationship quickly became a favorite topic in the media. But behind closed doors, their marriage was under significant strain. Blake's role as a judge on The Voice kept him based in Los Angeles for much of the year, while Miranda preferred living a quieter life in Oklahoma. The physical distance between them amplified the emotional distance that was already growing. In 2015, after 4 years of marriage, the couple stunned fans by announcing their divorce. Miranda later described the experience as deeply painful, admitting how much she had sacrificed to make the relationship work. Rumors of infidelity swirled in the media, with Miranda being linked to other musicians, including Chris Young. At the same time, rumors suggested Blake had started seeing fellow The Voice judge Gwen Stefani while still married to Miranda. Although both have remained largely quiet about the details, the split visibly took a toll on Miranda, who had to rebuild her life in the aftermath. Reinventing herself post-divorce. After the divorce, Miranda relocated to Nashville, signaling a fresh start. She poured her emotions into her music, using her pain as inspiration for her next album, The Weight of These Wings. The album, filled with raw and honest songs, represented her healing process. Miranda has shared how writing and performing music became her therapy, helping her cope with the heartbreak of her failed marriage. Moving to Nashville allowed her to reconnect with herself, away from the constant reminders of her past with Blake. In her grieving period, Miranda found comfort in Nashville's vibrant music scene and even started performing in local bars, describing it as a deeply therapeutic experience. Despite everything, Miranda stayed strong. She eventually found love again and married NYPD officer Brendan McLaughlin in 2019. The two met unexpectedly while Miranda was performing in New York, and they wed in a private ceremony. This time, Miranda chose to keep her relationship out of the spotlight, having learned from her previous marriage. Overcoming tragedy and staying true to herself. Despite all the personal challenges, Miranda Lambert's success in country music has continued to soar. She has earned multiple Grammy Awards and solidified her reputation as one of the genre's most authentic and talented artists. What sets her apart is her ability to channel her personal pain into her music, connecting with millions of listeners through her vulnerability. Following her split from Blake Shelton, Miranda has also become an outspoken advocate for maintaining privacy and being true to oneself. She has voiced frustration with the media's focus on her personal life rather than her music. But through it all, she has remained determined to stay genuine, both as a musician and as a person. Her story is one of resilience, facing adversity and emerging even stronger. While the heartbreak and tragedy have undeniably left their marks, they have also fueled her creativity, making her music even more relatable and powerful. Miranda Lambert's journey through love, loss, and fame is both tragic and inspiring. From growing up in a family that struggled financially to enduring a highly publicized divorce, Miranda has faced more than her share of hardship. Yet through it all, she has remained committed to her music and to staying true to herself. The tragedies in Miranda's life have shaped her not just as an individual, but also as an artist, making her music resonate on a deeper level with her fans. Her story reminds us that even in the face of great adversity, it's possible to find strength, remain authentic, and rise above it all.